Hi, thanks very much for joining me for an idle chat for the American Bar Association's Section 4 Dispute Resolution. Today, I get to talk to a colleague in the Bedford area of New York, Michele. Hi, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thanks so much for asking. You have such
Yeah,
a pretty backyard.
thank you so much. It's
Very
really
nice.
a wonderful place for a mediator to relax in between sessions. So I find it gives me a great sense of tranquility.
Right. Plus, you've got a dog buddy there to help you out.
I certainly do. And she's always ready for a good walk, which is another great thing to do in between very complex, court sessions, which is what I've been doing for the past 35 years. Yeah.
Right. I find my dog is the world's employee of the month every month.
Yeah. I think so. Lily is great. She's always ready to go, ready to help out in any way. So I would agree with that.
All right. Well, we'll see how she helps you out with these cards. I'm going to shuffle the deck and figure out what we're going to talk about today. All right, Michele, are you ready? Cutting edge
All right.
journalism. The first card, Michele, if an epic feast is going to be held in your honor, what would you like for them to serve on the table?
Oh my goodness. Okay. That's pretty. I think with an epic feast, I would like a Buddha bowl.
Absolutely. What are you putting in your bowl?
I'm gonna put all kinds of like I love avocado, so there has to be some avocado there, some good protein to give me some nice energy, and probably some veggies, and a special sauce that I would put together to make sure that it was really tasty.
Yum. Ooh, that's making me hungry.
Yeah,
Michele, what is
yeah,
your favorite spectator sport?
yeah. I'm gonna say my favorite spectator sport is watching marathons. I love, especially when it's connected to special needs or some kind of important, something that people are racing for to raise money. My family is very connected to various foundations. My son created Rising Stars, and so that's what we do as a family. And I've been down as a spectator watching so many different marathons or you know raising money for really wonderful organizations here in northern Westchester, and it's a wonderful thing. I always feel energized as a spectator when I'm finished.
Right. So that would be my only position to hold in a marathon. I could be support staff, I could be the spectator. The
Yeah,
running part, no, no, ma'am.
right. I'm right with you, Natalie, and a lot of times I just put myself in a perfect place to give out water with my husband, and so we make ourselves useful. If we're not cheering with signs, we're giving out water, and we love it.
Yeah, that's my speed. All
Yeah,
right, Michele, next card.
yeah,
Uh, This is divisive and you don't have to answer if you don't want to, because there is a right answer. Which way should the toilet paper roll hang? Over or under?
yeah. I I over. Okay.
Good girl. All right, Michele.
I just had a party, a July 4th party with 25 of our oldest and dearest friends from Brooklyn from the past 35 years. And I was hoping that I did it the right way. So that's good.
You had no complaints, so
I
obviously
had
you
no
did.
complaints. I have to admit. So they'll come back again, I guess. Yeah.
We'll show them this video. They'll give you some feedback otherwise. All
Okay,
right.
good.
Michele, have you ever cut your own hair?
Yes.
How did
And it
you?
was I was exploring in Europe. I think I was in London, and I colored part of my hair purple, wanting to make a statement. And then a couple of, we were on a tour, and a couple of us wanted to like look funky and cut our hair a bit. Yeah. It was during the 90s. So it was very influenced.
Sounds
Yeah.
like fun. Good for you.
Yeah.
Michele, are you a word nerd by any chance?
No.
Not a word nerd. Well, then this card's not for you. Next.
Hey. Yeah.
Michele, are you a good dancer?
Yes.
What kind of dancing do you like to do?
Disco.
There you go. It's raining
Yeah.
men, girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm in addition to being a yoga teacher, I'm a Zumba instructor. So yeah.
Good for you. Very
Gotta
nice,
stay healthy. Yeah,
right? Now, I think I know the answer to this next card,
sure.
but you'll tell me your answer. Are you a traveler or a homebody?
Homebody.
Homebody. See, I got it wrong. I had you pegged as a traveler.
My family, I mean, we've gone to very exotic places. I was filmed on National Geographic's Worlds Apart. We spent 3 weeks in the northwestern part of India with a traditional family. I cooked and supported a family of 30 with my daughter. So you could watch that on National Geographic Channel. It won an award because I spent half the time mediating in the courthouse, and then the other half you'll see me um, in a remote part of India. But beside from that, I do love just local treasures. I'm an avid hiker and kayaker and walker, as I said before. So I am very, very much a homebody. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. That sounds like a really nice life. And by the way, how cool for the National Geographic spot.
Oh yeah, it was really an honor, I'll say. It was wonderful experience, and we had a great time. It was very immersive. Yeah.
How fun is that? All right, well, then the next card fits right in. Michele, what is your favorite household chore?
I have to say doing the laundry. I find it to be, again, and I'm going to keep repeating myself. I've spent, thousands of hours mediating complex commercial disputes, and since I'm 24, doing it for 35 years, and I have always found after a hard day, there's something just very quieting about going to the laundry room and folding towels and folding laundry, and it's still the case. So if I have to do a chore, that's the chore.
It gives you a great sense of accomplishment.
It does. It does.
Yeah. All right.
And also I can be a bit anal and methodical. I think that's a mediator quality too. I'm a planner and I'm strategic, and there's something that I find that I could use those tools in the laundry room by being very organized. So yeah.
Create your SOP. I feel that. Michele, would you rather live underground, underwater, or in deep space?
I'm gonna say underwater.
Because
Because I love kayaking in the water, and if there's any chance to immerse myself, I'll in water, I do it. I am a big fan. I could go kayaking, for days or on trips in water.
all right, look at you go. Let's see. Michele, what habit do you have now that you wish you had started much earlier in your life?
Probably the mindfulness. I've been teaching it for, I'll say, 20 years to my law students from the program that I created. And I wish I knew it for 40 years, because I do find that today's generation is much more knowledgeable about the need for work-life balance. And I wish I had that knowledge when I, was in law school and beyond.
Fair enough. Absolutely. So, Michele, I will ask you the same question I ask all of my guests on Idle Chat as the last question. And that is, what do you love most about the resolution industry and the work that we do?
Oh, that's easy. Self-determination. There is not a case I could remember where I have not It doesn't matter if it's the most complex commercial case or an employment discrimination case. I still feel a deep sense of satisfaction when the clients come on and I hear their voice and I hear us coming up with a creative solution. Usually in the courthouse, there's been litigation for 10 years, and within 6 sessions, I'll settle it. And it's because of, if you read my program's credo, it's, the raise method to a higher road. And the R is that recognition that the client has of what their deeper interests are, and giving them their voice of self-determination when we actively listen to them. So it's definitely that piece for me.
Oh, I love that answer. I love that answer. And if people want to learn more about you or the programs that you teach or your mediation practice, how do they do that?
You could go to my website. All my articles are posted there about self-determination, the RAISE method, and other programs on, that I'm trainings that I'm involved with, or yeah, like that. That would be
All
great.
right.
Reach out on LinkedIn too.
There you
Sure.
go. There you go. Just search for Michele on LinkedIn. Michele, thank you so much for having an idle chat with me. It was really lovely getting to know you a bit.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.